We had a 50-gallon drum, this big and this tall, and it would roll. I'd turn it over and roll it, and I'd get on that thing, Katie, and I could go fast. I'd go backwards and frontwards, standing on that drum, and I never fell off. I was so good. I just rolled that everywhere, and people would come to see us, and I'd run and get on that drum because I was so good. And I wanted people to see my talent. And my older cousins that were married had come, oh, look at Maebelle, she's good at that. And I'd roll it fast as I could. And I love that. I love that drum because I was good, Katie. I was superb, the best. And my cousin, she was too pansy. She wouldn't get on it.
And this was the cousin that you loved having to come visit?
Yeah, and then I'd swing her over the sinkhole and she'd holler. And my mother, was always mad. Every time they come, they lived 100 miles away, and they didn't come very often, but I loved when she come, somebody to play with. But my mother, because we'd string all my toys out, my doll bed, my dolls, every toy I had, we'd haul it off and make a house and do. And then when it come time for them to leave, bye. Well, I had to tote all my stuff in. Well, I didn't mind. I was just happy she came and I had a playmate to play with, and I didn't mind. But my mama, she didn't tell me that for a long time, that she's mad that her mama wouldn't make her help me gather all the stuff back, that I had to do it myself. And then finally, when I was older, she told me she's mad about that because she thought I got the short end of the deal. I didn't think so. I was happy because I took care of my stuff, so I ain't gonna let nothing
happen to it.
So I'm gladly marching it. And another, my brother, before he left home, he was 4 years older than me, and I was probably 10 and him like 14. He wouldn't play with me, my stuff, dolls and stuff. He wouldn't play house. But if I would play trucks with him, he'd play with me. So we'd get all the trucks, all the blocks out, way out in the yard, in white sand. And we'd build forts, and we'd have little soldier men. And I loved doing that. And I'd beg him, let's go play trucks. And sometimes he would, sometimes he wouldn't. But when he did, I was happy building forts and driving our trucks and stuff. So, yeah, I had a pretty, I won't say a good childhood, but there was goodness.
Which is good. And you love taking care of the cows and the turkeys?
Yes, Katie, I love those cows and turkeys. Cows I fell in love with because they were peaceful, calming, and sometimes they'd go march them in a line. They'd head home. But sometimes they'd go poo-poo on the trail. And I wouldn't know, and I'd always was barefooted. Well, I'd step in there poo-poo, and it'd be hot.
Oh, no.
And then I said, oh, mercy. So then I'd get off and try to clean my feet on the grass, and then I'd get home. There was a faucet, so I could clean my foot. But I'd have to, and I'd step in chicken shit Chickens are wrong. There's always old chicken shit. And I'd step in that and get between my toes, you know, and I'd say, oh, and then I'd go to the water faucet and clean my toes. So it was something living on a farm, Katie.
And when you watch the turkeys to keep them from the hawks, you brought a blanket and
Yeah,
put.
a blanket and a little pillow and a book and a songbook sometimes. And I'd sprawl out on the grass and just lay and prop my feet up, you know, in the air. And I'd sing to the top of my lungs. I could hear my voice echo and through the fields. And then I'd lay down and read a book and be happy. As happy as I could be, that was happiness to me.
Aw, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
And what songbooks did you have?
Well, sometimes it was our church songbook, and then sometimes it'd be magazine, you know, like the country singers, the old-timey old country singers, like Hank Williams and Roy Acuff and, oh my goodness, there was more. Oh, Kitty Wells. Her and Roy Acuff used to sing. And they were my parents' age. And I'm just a kid. So they were born probably in the early 1900s and some maybe before 1900. Maybe 1895 or something. And they'd have the words to the songs in those books. I don't know how we come by those books, but I'd sing every word in there. Sing.
That sounds like a lot of fun out in the fields when you're a kid.
Nobody could hear me. And I'd just sing and pretend I was an opera singer. 'Cause I've been thinking, I don't think I heard opera until I was 18. I think that's the first time I heard it. But somewhere within my being, I always wanted to sing loud and out loud. So I'd get those country songs and I'd just sing so loud. And I probably couldn't carry a tune.
I can't carry a tune, but I sing anyway. That's okay.
Yes, nobody will hear me, so I'll just sing as loud as I want to sing.
Lots of fun, Maebelle. Thank you.
Yes, Katie, yes.